Guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. And it's Thibault in at the three, the small forward. And the shot is good from Johnson.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Passes it to Simons. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Nice pass. The more they run the offense through Grant, the more he needs to make smart plays.
Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
And even if you risk a foul, the D has to play him tougher when he gets it that deep.
And if you don't, they keep finding the matchup every time up the floor.
Now here's Lillard. Pass to Grant. The tray. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
You know, very few scouts felt that Jeremy Grant would ever become this kind of three-point shooter.
You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer. But what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his abilities.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Finney-Smith. He's covered by Grant. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Simons against Dinwiddie. Simons kicks to Nurkic. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. Bridges left side. The pass to Finney-Smith. Launches it. And the Nets another three.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the helper.
Portland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Simons with the ball. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Greg, when you watch Anthony Simons play, you can see the burst he has on the ball.
And that goes for him attacking the rim and rising up for a shot. Impossible to stay in front of him with that quick first step. And with his skill and athleticism, boy, the sky's the limit.
Now, here's Bridges. To the paint, here's Claxton. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. In the corner, it's Bridges. There's the pick. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Count it. Claxton's got his second bucket.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game. Simons, the pass to Thibault. Kicks to Grant. Back to Thibault. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
A jack of all trades, Jeremy Grant also has a strong feel for when his guys are uncovered.
The Trailblazers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Now, here's Bridges. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Simons. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Active hands. Lillard disrupts and creates offense.
Bridges against Lillard. From deep, Johnson, and another turnover here by Brooklyn. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks. Yeah, the Nets head coach and I were able to chat. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Thanks, David. Here's Dinwiddie. No good, unable to end this run. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first. Drives to the hoop. A rebound by the Nets.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But, Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
Now, here's Simons. 6 points for him. Here's Nurkic. Count that one.
That hit on Nurkic, it wasn't enough to prevent him from scoring. He's such a strong player.
Bridges, right side. On the wing, Johnson lets it go with a 3. Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball. Fires the 3. 1 second left. A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Trailblazers out in front. Up.
Please give a big round of applause for your next youth team.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Portland.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
On the floor for Portland. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Thibault in at the 3 spot. Brooklyn trailing. On the wing, Bridges. Covered by Lillard. Now, here's Simons. He's got 6. With the drive. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Agile drive by Anthony Simons. He sees an opening and takes off.
An NBA All-Defense for 2 years running. Matisse Thybulle has been a game-changing defender from the minute he set foot in the NBA.
Claxton the pass to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Lillard comes with the double team. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Bridges.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That'll be his second foul of the game. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Nurkic kicks to Thibault. Lillard the pass to Simons. Clock at 4. And Nurkic has it in the corner. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. And Greg, we know at Washington, Thibault was the College Defensive Player of the Year, averaging 3.5 steals and over 2 blocks a game.
And per minute, not far off that pace in the pros. His opponent field goal percentage last season good for second best in the league. Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Bridges attacking. Makes it off the glass. And it's a 3-point Nets lead.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Nurkic a screen on Dinwiddie. Simons the pass to Nurkic. Kicks it out to Lillard. And they get it. Misses off the left iron.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Simons. And the dunk by Grant.
A display of pure athleticism by Jeremy Grant, rising up for the huge dunk.
Lillard against Bridges. Out to the right wing. From the left block, Claxton. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
And that one's good, Lillard. And the Trailblazers lead by 1. We know you need talent to win, Steve, so how critical is basketball IQ to winning at the highest level? How important is it in that equation?
Kevin, it's everything. A playoff series can turn on a single play. And the guys, you can tell the difference who has a high basketball IQ and an average IQ. It does make a difference.
1:10 left in the first half of basketball. Nurkic kicks to Simons. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Just a smart pass by Nurkic, taking advantage of an open guy.
On the wing, Johnson. To the middle, Nurkic with the steal. Here's Thibault. There's 37 seconds left in the first half. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
I bet coach is loving what Anthony Simons is doing. Always nice to see a scorer at his best.
Johnson finds Bridges. Back to Johnson. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Johnson's got 7 points.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Simons against Dinwiddie, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
This is so fun to watch. Lillard going up with some real power to finish the slam.
Here's Johnson, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
5 seconds left in the first half of the game. Down low, Grant. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Grant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Very high percentage look for Grant. Those kinds of plays just get you in rhythm and keep you there.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Give it up for the Brooklyn Nets.
Tipped away. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we review.
Get ready for the Jabberwocky.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. One of the stories here, Anthony Simons getting it done today.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
And some of it's just a mindset. He came into this game with a very unselfish approach, and his teammates have benefited from it.
Curry is out there with Thomas. Then it's Simmons. Then there's Hicks. And it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Jacques Vaughn getting going here in the second half. So Portland ends up going with the new group. Trailblazers leading by 3. Jeremy Grant, part of a loaded second round of the 2014 draft.
Kevin, Jeremy signing a max contract, rare for a second rounder. Also in that 2014 second round draft, MVP, the Joker, Joe Harris, Jordan Clarkson, Spencer Dinwiddie. Wow, that second round proved to have some players.
And the layup's good off the glass.
And that's where Simmons wants to operate as a scorer. Foul line down.
Johnson surveying the floor. Eubanks the pass to Johnson. Little sets a screen for Johnson. Pass to Eubanks. Shot clock at 5. Off target from outside. That's trailed by 3. Simmons, a screen on Johnson. And the basket by Curry.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Little kicks to Reddish. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Here's Eubanks. Lays it up off the glass.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Pass to Simmons. That one doesn't drop. And the Trailblazers going the other way. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Sharp. It's deflected. It's Curry outside. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Inside, here's Claxton. Puts the move on for the lead. Eubanks grabs the miss. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half.
And we see Portland revamping on the fly. A lot of changes, but it's not a rebuild. This new look roster hoping to keep the Blazers relevant while also giving them a greater upside long term. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And for the Nets, it's been a whirlwind last couple years, assembling a super team, and before you knew it, it fell apart. But this franchise has been back from the ashes before, so don't write off that front office just yet.
To the inside, and then Sharp with the dunk.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Johnson against Curry. There's a good screen. Misses the 3. Trailblazers leading by 3. 1:39 left in the third. Sharp, the pass to Eubanks. A three-pointer, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And sometimes you have no chance at stopping Simmons from the interior. Just a very skilled player who gets these calls routinely.
He doesn't get the second one.
And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simon's the big name from that group.
Now here's Little. D right on him. Pass to Sharp. Out left to the wing. Here's Eubanks. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And Simons and Little Greg, a pair of names Portland fans are definitely excited about.
And they've shown that they can be valuable players. Portland got a lot younger with the trades they made last year. Now they have to have that youth develop.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And now here's Nurkic. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. 3-point lead. Lillard against Curry. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown. Stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
And a new group in for the Nets. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Simmons. Johnson comes in for Joe Harris. Bridges, he's checked in for Thomas. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Curry. Nurkic dishes to Lillard. Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Trying to get something going. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Trailblazers up by 4. And we'll return shortly. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He wants them to work for more easy baskets in transition. He said, the moment we take possession of the ball, I want us to attack. If there's nothing there, then you can pull it back out and run the offense. Kevin?
Thank you, David. On the floor for Portland, Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. And it's Thibault in at the small forward position. Bridges against Lillard. Bridges attacking. And that one, good.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Grant in the post, puts it up. Nurkic, a rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And Simmons kicks to Johnson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Now Thibault. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Lillard surveying the D. Stolen. Driving to the basket. Claxton the pass to Finney-Smith. Bridges left side. From deep. 6 to shoot. Simmons finds Bridges. From downtown. And it's Portland with the rebound. Nurkic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Simmons passes to Johnson. The Nets working the ball around now. Bridges for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable taking and making his share of threes.
Lillard against Bridges. 3-pointer. Portland again missing.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go. So a major factor in those 2021 finals. Bridges growing more and more comfortable in the big moment.
Simons kicks to Lillard. Now the dish to Nurkic. And it's Thibault in the corner. They need this one. Grant goes in. Here's Nurkic. And he banks in the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
That's a high percentage look from Nurkic and a smart choice. Bucket.
Claxton the pass to Finney-Smith. Up top, Simmons. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Claxton. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Lillard. Brooklyn with the rebound. Simmons working it over. And stolen by Thibault. It's deflected. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Lillard outside. Five to shoot. Poked away. Here's Grant. Yes! A huge shot to tie it up.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Bridges against Lillard. And so Jacques Vaughn calls timeout. At 6. Here's Bridges. Here he goes. Finney-Smith passes to Bridges. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Simmons. Yes!
And when the game is tight, Simmons rises to the occasion, effortlessly capitalizing when his team desperately needs him to.
Lillard against Bridges. Lillard attacking. Money!
It is game time. Winning time. Lillard seems to always come through.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. For three, Bridges. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Lillard. They've got Cameron Johnson. Bridges out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 4 spot. Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Speed and agility. Lillard gets in there and flies up for a dunk.
And so Simmons will bring it up for Brooklyn. Bridges outside. And a miss there on the triple. Portland leading. Nurkic dishes to Lillard. Nurkic a screen on Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. Lillard against Bridges. Had a hand on it.
This is where Bridges' wingspan is a factor, allowing him to reach out and get a piece of that shot.
Brooklyn's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%.
2 minutes to play.
The pass to Claxton. Cans it from downtown. And the Nets lead by 1.
And that pass-first nature of Simmons, outstanding at understanding when his teammates are open.
Lillard outside. To the left side wing. Portland moving the ball around. And finished off by Nurkic.
They continue to battle out there. So close to taking the lead.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
Off target from three-point range. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor as we've gotten this overtime period underway. Bridges with some nice defense. Brooklyn's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Lillard outside. Inside. Here's Nurkic. That shot off. The Nets go the other way with it. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Timeout called the Nets. They're ahead by 1. 30 seconds left in overtime. Here's Simmons. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Finney-Smith from the arc. And it's Portland with the rebound. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They trail by 1. 15 seconds left in the first overtime. What's your take, guys?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
These are the plays that people remember. I can't wait to see what he has devised. This is what makes Lillard an all-star caliber player. His ability to fill it up.
Simmons left side. No good.
Had a foul to give there, but you'd rather it not.
The coach's challenge has been issued. A game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted.
The previous play is under review.
Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Timeout called the Nets. They're trailing by 1. 1 second left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. What do you think, guys?
And guys, they need to go for the quick foul here. It's really the only option, and the quicker, the better. They can't let this clock run out.
And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific...
Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K. This should be an active game. Two squads that really move the ball well and share the load offensively, Brent.
Well, we got some great playmakers out here, BA, so it's a multitude of guys who are going to be able to survey the floor, maybe make that backdoor play or that lob pass to the rim. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. The tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Young in at the 1. Bridges outside, launches it. Always a nice way to start, makes his first one.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
Young on the attack. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
Basketball.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Brooklyn on D. It's a three-point game.
This Hawks offense can be explosive when they're hitting. They can hurt you from inside and out. They move the ball well and they run well as a team.
Bridges misses. For Atlanta, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Murray passes to Capella. Left side Young. 5 to shoot. Collins with a screen on Bridges. Atlanta again missing. And for the Hawks in their offense, they put up points and take care of the ball, Brent.
That's a pretty good recipe, BA. This is a young team, but taking care of the ball and valuing possessions, that's hard to get through to young players. They've done a great job of that. So is their coaching staff. So this offense could be in a great situation for years to come.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
A good look from Young. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Back to Bridges. Pass to Johnson. It's Bridges on the wing. From the arc. Down low. It's stolen by Hunter. Outside Young. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Oh, they need this. Stolen by Bridges. Inside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Claxton. And he slams it in one-handed.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point. And the Hawks call time here. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Now Collins.
Last 2 minutes to play. First quarter.
Screen by Capella. And it's Collins off the drive. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, after being drafted 19th overall in the 2017 draft, John Collins continuing to exceed expectations, which has contributed to what he does in terms of his workload.
Young, the pass to Murray. And here's Capella. Outside Young. Blocked! Dinwiddie outside. The 3. Capella with a rebound. Collins has developed into much more than an athletic roll man, Brent.
Yeah, you're right, BA. The fact that he only attempted 1 3-pointer in college and now is just letting him go here in the league. The guy is an efficient scorer from everywhere on the floor.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Yeah, the point is to score, so getting that first one, that always helps.
Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Bridges. Puts it up from 12. That one off the back iron and out.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Collins, no good. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Young against Dinwiddie. Outside Johnson. There's 14 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pass to Dinwiddie. Good D by Murray.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Atlanta calls timeout. Stolen by Bridges. And he drives in. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Here's Dinwiddie. And that does it for the first quarter. Nets out in front, leading by 9. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
Well, right away, they've been hassling ball handlers, just swarming defense and very active with their hands, looking for any chance to force any kind of turnover.
We've got Cameron Johnson. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. So that's the Nets 5. Pass to Bridges. Back to Finney-Smith. It's stolen by Hunter. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Brooklyn on D. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Young misses.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves, trying to put together a championship caliber team.
And there's the drive. And Capella gets it to go on the assist from Young. Capella's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
Pass to Murray. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Bogdanovich has checked in for the Hawks. On defense, the Nets. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Murray, no good. The Nets with a lead. Bridges outside. Jacks up a 3. Here's Claxton, and that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Bogdanovich against Bridges. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Bridges misses.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Brooklyn's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. To the paint. Here's Finney-Smith. Out to Bridges. Pass to Johnson. Back to Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. For 3. Connects from downtown. Bridges has got 12. And the league finally moving to curtail take fouls in transition. You like the change?
Well, I think everybody's ready for that. The best part of NBA action, BA, as you know, is fast break basketball. So to get more 3-on-2s or 3-on-1s, lob plays, and guys taking off and throwing down monster dunks, I'm up for it. Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Murray passes to Capella. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, I said before, the layup, when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Knocks down the triple. And the Nets lead by 15.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
There's Bogdanovich with the three. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. Now the Nets with it. They're on a 12-4 run. Bridges misses. The Hawks have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Murray against Dinwiddie. Here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
The Serbian shooting guard showing that he has the ability to get up.
For 3, Bridges. No good. He's shooting 5 for 12 so far. Outside Bogdanovich. Screen by Capella. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
That's a nice pick and roll there. Capella slicing with purpose after he sets the screen and ready for the ball.
3-pointer, Bridges. The shot misses. The shot comes out. And so it's the Brooklyn Thanks, Allie. After the break. With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges, what a contribution.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On the floor for Atlanta. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. Young and Bogdanovich team up in the backcourt, and it's Hunter in at the small forward.
And Clint Capella takes pride in his defense. He knows what he's on the floor for. He will never back down from a challenge and doesn't take plays off.
And Capella gets it to go.
And that work was done early as Capella just fought for his position down low.
Capella's gotten it done so far from the field, making 4 of his 6 attempts. And here's Curry for 3. Fires the 3. Atlanta with a rebound. And with Capella in his defense, he's a vocal leader on that end of the floor, Grant.
Well, he will hold guys against the locker room. Capella knows it takes 5 committed players to play great defense, and he wants everyone on his team to buy in. A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Curry, that's good.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
To the middle. Out to Harris. Launches a three, knocks it down from distance. Harris has got his first 3 points of the game.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Collins a screen. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
And just getting more and more dangerous on the pick and roll situation. John Collins with a smart play there.
The three from Curry. And the Nets another three.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
You know, the way things fell apart for the Nets has some saying the super team's era might be ending. The Nets went all in and handed over a lot of control to those stars. Now, can they reestablish the culture that attracted them in the first place?
6 on the shot clock. Bogdanovich passes to Capella.
So much reliance for this team on Capella and his grittiness to do the little things on the inside. They love that work ethic.
No good on the second free throw. Brooklyn has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Outside Simmons. And Collins with the big block.
No, sir. Collins sending that one away.
Harris's shot is good.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
And here's Curry for 3. The kick out to Simmons. Collins with the rebound. For Atlanta, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And when John Collins takes off from the floor, you can feel your hair start to stand up.
One of the most explosive players in the league with this incredible liftoff. A strong step to the rim, and he can demolish anything in his path. Simply an electric player at times.
DeJounte Murray's checked in for Bogdanovich. Outside Curry. Screen by O'Neal. This one for 3. And it's blocked by Collins. Outside Hunter. Crafty move. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
To the inside. Stolen by Collins. Hunter on the wing. He takes it in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hunter's got 8 points.
Yeah, every basket from this kind of range is going to help Hunter's perimeter game. Doesn't worry about the defense.
And the Nets call time here. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Out to Bridges. From deep, Johnson gets the 3 to fall. Johnson's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And he shot a lower than average volume here tonight, but his efficiency doing it has helped the team build the lead.
Hunter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith.
Well, plain to see how eager Hunter is to work hard for his team. He gets that shot off and gets a trip to the line.
So it's Brooklyn now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Murray against Bridges. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Bridges. To the middle. Nice shot by Finney-Smith. And the Nets lead by 10.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Collins just understanding that his length can bother shooters, so he's using that.
And so it...
Your next
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Johnson, then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. So that's the Nets 5.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Pass to Bridges. There's the three. And the Nets, another three.
And Bridges playing with extreme confidence, is on fire right now.
Murray against Dinwiddie. Murray, no good. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
Well, something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. And you got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
Dinwiddie, no good. The Hawks have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth.
Second personal foul.
Free throw is good. Young.
And you feel like Trae Young on a nightly basis is going to do something that supersedes records that he's already set in the young part of his career.
Murray finds Young. Hits a three-pointer. Young's got 4 points this quarter.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
They set the pick. Three-pointer. Bridges fires in the triple. And the Nets lead by 11.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
No good on that one. And the second free throw is good. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Murray against Bridges. Fires the three. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Left side Hunter. Outside Young. Into the lane. It's deflected. To the left side wing. Here's Claxton. Guarded by Young. And here's Bridges. Pass to Johnson. That three's off the mark. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Capella finds Young. 4-3. Drains the triple.
There is an effortless kind of motion to what Trae Young can do, especially when he's shooting from that deep.
Bridges outside. Back to Dinwiddie. Bridges against Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They set the screen. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still.
The previous play is under review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He was calm but confident. He asked them to be quicker getting to their offense and intense on deep. He said, we're right there. We have to get some quick hitters and then pressure the ball. He knows they're low on time, but he sees a way back.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Young with it. He's against Bridges. Capella can't get it to go. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution. That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play. Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Three-pointer, Bridges. Rebounded by the Hawks. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his third foul so far. .119 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Murray's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Bridges outside. Here's Claxton. Collins with the rebound. Atlanta calls timeout. They're behind by 8. 1:02 left in the game. Time running out for the Hawks. There's Young with the 3. They kick it out to Murray. There's the drive. Tipped. Bridges against Collins. Bridges outside. From deep. Capella with a rebound. Young with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Pass to Murray. Up top, Young. He's guarded by Bridges. Back to Murray. Driving inside. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him. 2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
There's Young with the 3, and the Hawks with another 3.
It's in. Trae Young comes up huge this time, looking like the go-to guy.
Bridges outside. Screen by Claxton. Outside, Finney-Smith. So we see the Nets get the win here. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
It's so true, but you have to...
something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not guarding.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella man the post positions. Murray is the shooting guard, Hunter the small forward. And it's Young in at the 1. And so it's the Hawks hitting on the board first.
The high basketball IQ of Damian Lillard showing up, moving the ball to the open man.
Here's Atlanta. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Chauncey Billups. Dave, what do you have to say?
Thanks, Kevin. He said when you're going against a team that can dominate like this one inside, you have to really play great help defense, communicate, and double team, but only when it makes sense. It's a little bit of a chess match, but it's a physical one, guys.
Thanks, David. Here's Lillard. After the basket by DeAndre Hunter. Grant with a screen on Murray. To the paint. Thibault on the wing. Good, and Grant gets the assist.
A jack-of-all trades, Jeremy Grant also has a strong feel for when his guys are uncovered.
Offside Collins. Lillard against Murray. Back to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
I mean, that's a nice find by Murray. He has the height to see the floor, and his awareness continues to grow.
And after several playoff runs, the Portland Trail Blazers, Smitty, decided to shake things up.
The decision to deal key role players shows they wanted a change in direction. They felt like their team needed some changes, but it looks like they still are aiming to remain competitive.
Now, here is Young. He dishes it to Capella. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
An intimidator himself, Capella's not shying away from a little contact.
And Lillard kicks to Thibault. No good from outside. Hawks have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Murray outside. The kick out to Young. Shot clock at 3. And he comes up with the deuce.
Many scouts felt Trae Young would convert shots inside at the NBA level. And that's where he's a complete threat.
Now here's Lillard. Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. A beautiful reverse layup.
Unbothered by the shot clock, Lillard makes sure he takes the shot he wants.
The Hawks leading by 3. Now Young. Pass to Collins. Murray outside. Hawks passing it around. Outside Collins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Grant sends it back.
Nice defensive reflexes from Jeremy Grant. Able to get in there and throw off that shot.
Lillard, the pass to Grant. Back to Lillard. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
That competitive edge Damian Lillard plays with is outstanding. This is a guy that wants to win every single game.
Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for DeJounte Murray. Now, here is Young. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. A three-pointer off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Lillard against Bogdanovic. Tries the spin move. Now, here's Lillard. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Tenacious play by Dame, not giving up on his shot because of some aggressive D.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 2. Young passes to Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. Dishes it to Nurkic. Bogdanovich against Lillard. Over Bogdanovich. Lillard misses.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Young fires away from outside.
How about the hustle and defense from Dame? The coaching staff loves seeing this.
It's and it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Some people might feel they got some hometown calls, but when your team is pushing the action, you often get the benefit of the doubt.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. On-court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich are their guards. And it's Capella in at the center.
Using his size to save the play, Nurkic grabs the offensive rebound and finishes it.
Greg, you take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name centers.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best.
Unloads from 9. Here's Capella. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
He's a lot to handle at both ends. Capella just keeps coming at you.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game.
And a season ago at the charity strike, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
And Smitty, we know with Clint Capella, one of his great skills is his pick and roll ability.
He is a great partner, Kevin, in the pick and roll set. Sets solid screens, draws help defenders, finishes strong. Guards love having Clint as the roller for them.
Young drives in, and the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
Pass to Thibault. Nurkic trying to get open. Hunter grabs the miss.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
He kicks to Capella. Young looking around. Capella finds Young. Capella with a screen on Lillard. Here's Young. That one wide left. For Portland, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And that one is good. Lillard's got 9 points.
A little contact can't slow Damian Lillard down. He speeds right past him to his shot.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Young. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Young. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for the Hawks. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 5 in the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Pass to Simons. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Murray against Lillard. Murray kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Murray. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Lillard from outside. Nurkic finds Thibault. Shot clock at 6. Portland needs to get off a shot. Nurkic, wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. That Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
A shot, no good. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Lillard, the pass to Simons. Back to Lillard. Grant with a screen on Murray. Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
A fantastic penetrator. Once Lillard sees a lane to the rim open up, he jumps on it.
And the dunk by Capella.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Down low. And finished off by Nurkic.
Nurkic showing a lot of authority on that finish. He's not messing around.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Here's Lillard, and Capella sends it back.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
The Hawks trail by 5. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Defended by Thibault. Outside for Murray. Capella with it. 7 points in the game. Here's Hunter. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
The effort on that play from Hunter manages to get everything he could hope for.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. And a change for the Hawks. Young's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Johnson against Young, and stolen by Murray.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
It'll count. No good on the last second attempt there. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway.
24, the Hawks, 22.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
You've got Reddish. Johnson is out there with Sharp. Then it's Little. And it's Eubanks in at the 5. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. That sends John Collins to the free throw line. Nasir Little picks one up. The Hawks shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
You know, he was considered to be just a piece of the puzzle when he was drafted. John Collins now a cornerstone for this franchise.
Here's Johnson, and he uses the glass on the layup. Johnson's got his first bucket in this one. Third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Capella with a screen on Johnson. To the middle. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
A fairly unassuming personality. Clint Capella enjoying the spotlight on that one.
Johnson, the pass to Eubanks. Kicks it out to Johnson. Portland moving the ball over. Here's Sharp. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And here's Young. About a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. In the corner, Collins with it. Hunter, the pass to Murray. Hung outside. Bounce pass Collins. Here's Capella. With 1 on the clock. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Nasir Little picks one up.
You gotta love how Capella keeps possessions alive. Really nice effort right there.
Trailblazers trail by 4.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is, and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's
the previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
T-shirts are going out now. Look up for round 1. They're truly excellent. Another round of applause for your...
Here's Lillard. 11 points in the game. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Grant outside. Back to Thibault. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Atlanta making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in.
Bogdanovich. Hawks ball starts the second half. Let's hear it for
the Hawks leading by 4. Now Murray. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Passes it to Hunter. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one.
A tough guy who doesn't mind mixing it up. Hunter can do a lot of damage in the paint.
Lillard from outside, and stolen by Murray. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Yes, that goes in.
I like this about Murray. He wants to challenge inside, inviting the defense to collapse on him.
Lillard from outside. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Here's Hunter. The pass to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. And the dunk by Capella.
It's a big night for Clint Capella so far. He's playing competitive ball and finding his shot. Starting at the age of 18, Bogdan spent the first 7 seasons of his career playing internationally for teams in Serbia and Turkey.
Pass to Murray. Kicks it out to Collins. Jams it right over Jeremy Grant. Wow!
An explosive leaper, Collins hangs in the air, puts on a show.
Lillard against Collins. Jacks up a 3. Grant the pass to Lillard. Now Nurkic. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. The Hawks leading by 7. Now here's Bogdanovich. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. In the corner, it's Hunter. Back to Collins. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Love that from Bogdanovich. Finishing with power.
Lillard against Murray. And Lillard kicks to Thibault. Inside, Nurkic kicks it out to Grant. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
Defensively, DeAndre can switch 1 through 5.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll return shortly. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And so in the game for the Hawks, Murray is the shooting guard, Hunter the small forward. Collins and Capella man the post positions. And it's Bogdanovich in at the point guard position. Lillard, a shot, no good. And Atlanta will come the other way. Murray with it. Outside, Bogdanovich. Capella sets a screen for Bogdanovich. To the paint. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
Good ball handler and passer. Bogdanovich is very effective in the pick and roll.
Murray against Lillard. Nurkic a screen on Murray. And Lillard gets it to go.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
The reason why is not just scoring, it's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
Kicks it out to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Now a timeout called by Portland. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Clint Capella.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
He got an extra boost from the grief these fans were giving him here tonight. They were riding him hard all night, and he ate it up. Some guys just like being the villain, I guess. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Chauncey Billups coaching up his team during that break. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We got to dial up our effort. Coming to see if they have enough to beat that.
Thank you, David.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
At 6'7", Hunter, nice handles there, showing them off on that possession.
Lillard scanning the floor. Thibault, the pass to Lillard. From outside the arc. And again, it's Portland with the 3.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
Now, here's Bogdanovich, guarded by Reddish. Bogdanovich up top. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Not just a scorer, Bogdanovich shows excellent feel as a playmaker. That was a nice find.
Lillard against Murray. It's Nurkic, top of the key. Left side, Collins. A minute 20 left here in the 4th quarter. Here's the feed to Capella. Hunter kicks to Collins. Now, here's Hunter. He's guarded closely. Great D that time from Nurkic. down low. Collins with it. Now defended by Grant.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Hawks.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Clint Capella.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it.
And the Hawks making a change here. Young's checked in. And so Nurkic will bring it up for the Trailblazers. And Portland turns it over again. And the Hawks with possession here. It's a 10-point game. Young outside. Shoots the three. Connects from three-point range.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Three-pointer, Lillard. That shot off. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. They came in here and took...
And it'll be the Trailblazers off the tip. Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Johnson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. Well, the trio of KD, Kyrie, and Harden, Doris, they played just 16 games together when it was all said and done.
Just so frustrating for a Nets organization that had positioned itself to acquire that talent. But this is a real lesson about success in the NBA. You have to maximize your windows and take nothing for granted because, boy, do things change quickly.
Lillard with the ball, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Lillard against Bridges. Lillard passes to Nurkic. Claxton with a rebound.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Screen by Claxton. Back to Bridges. Gets the three ball to go.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
Bridges against Lillard. To the paint. And Nurkic throws it down.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Screen by Claxton. Three-pointer, Bridges. Oh, they get a hand on it. And so it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Here's Johnson off the inbound.
Just a capable defender. For Nurkic, it's about being in position and using his length to contest shots.
Lillard outside. From deep three-point range. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. The Nets have gone 1 for 3 so far. Looking at players with limitless range, Grant. Damian Lillard right at the top of that list.
Oh, B.A. And Lillard, he can just make it look so easy. He gets a lot of his strength on his shot from his legs. On the short list for players you don't mind pulling up from the logo.
Here's Lillard. The Nets making their last shot. Grant with a screen on Bridges. The rebound by Bridges.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Johnson finds Dinwiddie. Beyond the arc. Pass to Claxton. Clock at 6. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Nurkic a screen on Dinwiddie. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. He can't get it to go. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Bridges outside. Three-pointer. Grant with a steal. Thibault on the wing. Covered by Johnson. Grant. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Bridges. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. Portland trailing here. There's a minute 12 left now in the first quarter. Thibault passes to Lillard. Back to Thibault. Outside Reddish. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for your Trailblazers.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And the Blazers had been a mainstay of the playoffs for so long, up until last year.
Yeah, B.A., they ended an 8-year streak by missing the playoffs. The franchise has had a lot of sustained success. They missed the playoffs just 15 times in their 50-plus years. And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
Bridges hits them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Portland has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Got a piece of it. It's a one-on-one situation. Pass to Finney-Smith. It's Bridges on the wing. Here's the pick. 6 to shoot. Down low. Here's Finney-Smith. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Stolen by Dinwiddie. Bridges outside. The kick out to Johnson. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
In terms of shots per game, Lillard's name is always near the top of the list. He's not going to hesitate if the shot's there for him.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 6-point. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Damian Lillard out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Now here's Lillard outside Thybulle. Shot clock at 5. Here's Reddish. Misses the 3. The Nets with the lead. Johnson passes to Bridges. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, B.A., it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going. Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Outside Finney-Smith. Back to Bridges. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Blazers making a change here. Simons checked in.
Down the lineup for your Trailblazer, Ant-Man.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Nurkic a screen on Dinwiddie. Simons against Dinwiddie. Pass to Lillard. Shot clock at 6. To the wing, right side. And here's Nurkic for 3. Rebounded by the Nets.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Johnson with it. Dinwiddie, right side. The kick out to Johnson. Right wing. Dinwiddie finds Johnson. Offline with a 3. The Trailblazers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter.
Guys, when you consider the firepower that the Nets have, obviously built to contend, but the defensive end has got to improve. We know championships are built and begin with the defensive side of the floor.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Thibault, he's checked in for Reddish. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. O'Neal, he's checked in for Finney-Smith. Harris comes in for Johnson. Curry, he's checked in for Bridges. And Ben Simmons subbed in for Dinwiddie. And Doris, for the Nets defense, getting back a healthy Ben Simmons will be a big help.
Well, consider, B.A., that Ben was a two-time first-team all-defense already in his career. Joe Harris is competitively tough and brings size on the wing. And with some defensive depth coming in, getting stops has got to be the focus.
And so it's Brooklyn with it after the basket by Portland. Out left to the wing. Simons against Curry. Lets it go from deep. No good on the shot. And it's Portland the other way. We've got 1:48 left in the half. Lillard against Simmons. There's a screen by Nurkic. Lillard passes to Nurkic. Lets the three fly, and it's Lillard with the three. And it's a 4-point Portland lead.
You expect big numbers from Lillard on offense. His productive habits always seem to pay off.
And Simmons, here we go. Tries the hook. And he makes it. Simmons has got his first bucket in this one.
You don't see the hook shot too often these days, but hey, it can be so effective.
Nurkic, a screen on Simmons. Here's Lillard. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Portland.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
And they've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling at this one.
Here's Thibault after the basket by Brooklyn. Lillard left side. Pass to Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
A floor general like Lillard won't miss that assist. He easily spots the wide open shooter and connects.
Curry against Simons from behind the arc. And Seth Curry with the three. Curry's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Lillard passes to Grant. Simmons against Lillard. Grant outside. Back to Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
All the way up. Mercy. Lillard throwing it down.
Here's Curry. Fires for three. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Just a...
The Nets, 19.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
On the floor for Brooklyn, Simmons and Curry are in the backcourt. Royce O'Neal is out there with Joe Harris. And it's Claxton in at the center position.
Guys, it seems to me that what's gotten lost in all the criticism of Ben Simmons shooting is the fact that this guy is still very special at the things he is very capable of doing.
Interesting choice going for the fadeaway, an unnecessary flourish in that case.
Outside Simmons. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. Damian Lillard picks one up, and Simmons has taken a ton of heat recently.
He really has, B.A., but it seems to me he's ready to prove his doubters wrong. Maybe he uses all that criticism as motivation to finally improve his shooting, because absolutely on the defensive end, this guy is a terror. And in transition, he puts a ton of pressure on you.
Now here's Lillard. 19 points in the game. 5 5 on the clock. Driving in, and the dunk by Lillard.
Oh, wow, what a dangerous move on that drive. I mean, when Dame is coming in strong, it is so tough to stop him.
Pass to O'Neal. This for the tie. On target from range. O'Neal's got 6 here in the quarter.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Outside for Grant. Takes a 3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now. Simmons against Lillard. For 3, here's Harris. Offensive board. Pass to O'Neal for the lead. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. O'Neal's got 9.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Timeout called, Portland. Watford's checked in for Portland. Johnson comes in for Damian Lillard. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Johnson with it. Inside. It's stolen by Curry. Outside Simmons. Here's Claxton. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
It's Simmons with a drive. Wide open look. Again, the net score.
If there's a teammate open on the floor, Simmons will put it on time and on target.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Simons. And he lays it up and in. Simons has got his second basket of the game.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Here's O'Neal. Harris on the wing. Back to O'Neal. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, he just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
And so here's Portland following the bucket by the Nets. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Nurkic finds Lillard. Fader on the way. Bible passes to Reddish. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Ben Simmons. And he drops him first. Simons is checked in for Portland. And he makes both free throws. Brooklyn has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Over to the wing. Pass to Harris. And here's Curry. 1:03 left in the third quarter here. Here's O'Neal. Clock at 6. Here's Claxton. Back to O'Neal. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Simmons against Lillard. Outside for Grant. 6 on the shot clock. Tries to save it. Here's Simons. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. Here's Simmons. Simmons is doubled. Nice D from Reddish. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Lillard against Simmons. Nurkic a screen on Simmons. Lillard into the lane. And the dunk by Lillard.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Simmons, the pass to Harris. Back to Simmons. The kick out, Curry. It's all tied up in Portland. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. He told them this is a game that we can win. It's a game we should win. We've matched those guys step for step. From this point forward, let's try to force them to play at our tempo.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. The shot by Lillard, no good.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Claxton down low. He's covered by Grant. Bridges outside. Takes the 3. Hits the trifecta.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
Grant the screen. Simons passes to Grant. Grant with a screen on Bridges. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Grant. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Brooklyn has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. From deep, Johnson, pure from three-point range. And now a 6-point Nets lead.
Excellent read by Finney-Smith. Boy, has he improved his passing ability.
Nurkic to screen on Bridges. And it's Lillard penetrating. And the dunk by Lillard.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
And you can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Yeah, in the paint, Nurkic can be a monster. He's got all the physical gifts he needs to dominate.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Bridges against Simons. The 3. Nets keep it alive. Bridges outside. It's picked off. Reddish on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Now here's Grant. Back to Lillard. 6 to shoot. There's the triple. Here's Grant. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. And now just a 2-point Nets lead. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Simons against Bridges. Pass to Johnson. Lays it up and banks it in. Johnson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Lillard against Bridges. And the dunk by Lillard.
It's game time. Whenever this team needs a big shot, he knows how to get one.
The Nets have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the 4th. Bridges against Simons. Up top, Bridges. Pass to Finney-Smith. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
For 3, Bridges. Unable to get that one. And it's Portland the other way. Timeout called. Portland. They're behind by 2. A minute 22 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Reddish passes to Lillard. Here he goes. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
All eyes on Lillard. But you can tell he isn't feeling the pressure. I mean, just incredible focus.
That one drops. He ties it up.
This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
Bridges outside. Let's go with a three. He buries it from three. And the Nets lead by 3.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
Back to Lillard. Stolen by Bridges. Dinwiddie against Lillard. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Johnson. And he buries it.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Portland calls timeout. They're down by 5. 30 seconds left in the fourth. All right, guys, what's your take?
They don't want to waste time here. If they can score fast enough, they can go back on D and try to get a stop instead of having to foul.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Lillard against Bridges. Lillard passes to Nurkic. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Bridges. Pass to Dinwiddie, who is stolen by Lillard. The three is up. Oh, the trifecta!
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win.
in this one with two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
So the net starting 5. We've got Johnson, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. Clock at 6. Here's Collins. Brooklyn with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
They set the pick. Bridges, no one around him. Off target with his 3.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with Brooklyn's head coach. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Okay, David, thanks.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable taking and making his share of threes.
Right side, Collins. Pass to Young. Drops in the layup for 2. Young's got his second basket of the game.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Now, here's Bridges. And there's the pass to Finney Smith. This one for 3. Claxton, no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Young, and he drives in, and the shot goes in. Young's got 6 points.
At his best when attacking the rim. Young not settling for a jumper, putting the onus on the D.
Bridges for 3. Trains the three-pointer.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And here's Collins. After Mikal Bridges hitting the 3. Collins with it, defended by Dinwiddie. Murray kicks to Collins. The offensive rebound. A second chance effort. It's hauled in by Claxton.
That's just the bucket. Look, you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
Bridges driving inside. Murray with the defensive effort.
Mikal Bridges has found a groove the last couple of years. 5 years removed from college, and he's become a full-time starter.
We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter of the game. Murray sets a screen for Young. Back to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Murray with the ridiculous handle and quickness. He is so aggressive with that move.
And about Mikal Bridges, just how good can he be?
He's got the power to beat you off the dribble inside. Certainly likes to attack the paint, but he can also spot up and beat you from beyond the arc.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Young. Murray is screen on Bridges. Here's Young. It's blocked. And they get it back. Here's Murray. The kick out to Young. From outside, off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Murray against Bridges. To the wing right side. Here's Claxton, and he drops in the layup off the glass. There's 37 seconds left in the first. Young passes to Collins. And then Collins slams it in.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Now, here's Bridges. He's got 6, hits the three-point bomb.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's Young, takes it inside, and so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Here's Collins, rebounded by the Nets. Bridges attacking. Bucket is good. And 11 points for Mikal Bridges.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Mikal Bridges has been the guy making things happen for Brooklyn. He comes away with 11. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. We've got Mikal Bridges. And it's Finney-Smith in at the four-man position.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Here's Hunter. And yes, it's good.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Well, I play for the New Jersey Nets, and look, they made that move across the Hudson back in 2012, relocating to Brooklyn, which I think was the right move.
Bridges against Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. Bridges misses. It's tipped. Right wing. Here's Claxton, and he hammers that one down right in the face of DeAndre Hunter.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the help.
And well over a decade in Brooklyn for the Nets. Bridger, what kind of impact has that move had on the franchise?
Well, look, it's been great. The arena is fantastic. The fan base is growing. And more importantly, their ability to attract top-tier free agents like KD and Kyrie. They do not join the Nets if they're still in Jersey.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nets.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Murray against Bridges. Here's the screen. Kicks it to Johnson. Nets passing it around. Bridges passes to Claxton. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
The Hawks trail by 3. Outside Bogdanovich. In the corner, it's Capella. Murray outside. Capella sets a screen for Murray. Oh, that's blocked. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Hunter. Richard, safe to say you were a pretty good defender in your day, so tell me, who was the most difficult player you had to defend?
I've had to guard some of the best scorers in NBA history, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, but there is nobody like Kevin Durant. His height, his skill set, KD is probably the most unguardable player we've ever seen.
All Hall of Famers. Wow.
He has no problem going in there with the big trees because Murray is focused on that possession.
Double by Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Bridges against Murray. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play is under review.
In real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and Involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Young's checked in for the Hawks. He hits the second from the line. The Hawks trail by 4. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. And there's the feed to Collins. The kick out to Young. And the layup falls. Young's got 8 points.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And Brooklyn making a change here. Simmons is checked in. 1:53 left here in the second. And there's the drive. Rebound by the Hawks.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Young looking around. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Young, such a clever shooter. He makes sure to get himself a foul while putting up the shot.
And it's tied up with that one.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Mikal Bridges checked in for Dinwiddie.
Mikal Bridges.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. In the corner, it's Hunter. It's Young on the wing. Hunter on the wing. Here's Capella. Collins finds Bogdanovich. Now Hunter. Young outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bogdanovich. Passes it to Hunter. Goes up again. That shot off the mark. The Nets go the other way with it. Atlanta calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
There's 47 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Collins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And when Collins goes up, the interior defense runs out of options. He forces them to get sloppy.
And so Collins nails both of them. There's 42 seconds left in the first half. Bridges against Bogdanovich. Bridges outside. Offensive rebound. Claxton outside for Simmons. Here's Finney-Smith. He's guarded by Collins. 4 on the clock. Here's Claxton. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Claxton's got the game tied up here for the Nets. Young with the ball. He's got 10. First 3-pointers off the mark. Here's Simmons. Tie game in Atlanta. And now, all right, David, thank you. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
So for the Nets, Royce O'Neal's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Joe Harris comes in for Johnson. And Curry subbed in for Mikal Bridges. On-court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich are their guards. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Here's Simmons. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. There's O'Neal with the 3. No good on the shot. The Hawks shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Hunter against Harris. Simmons working it over. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And you can see Young's confidence and leadership growing each season. He knows he belongs, and now it's about contending for championships.
Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Curry with it. And guarded by Capella. Outside for Curry. For the lead, here's Claxton, and he slams it one-handed.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Undrafted coming out of college in 2013, Steph Curry only played 48 games in his first 3 seasons, spending most of the time destroying the G League.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Nets passing it around.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
Young against Simmons. Pass to Bogdanovich. Hunter with the screen on Curry. Bogdanovich dishes to Hunter. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Capella. Hunter trying to get open. Misses in close.
And when you look at what he's doing now, it's hard to believe that Seth was ever kept off an NBA roster.
He's made quite the career for himself as one of the league's great three-point shooters and just an efficient scorer from all 3 levels.
And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Young outside. Here's Bogdanovich. It's blocked. Simmons with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Stolen by Collins. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Bogdanovich finds Hunter. He takes it in. Back to Bogdanovich. It's Young on the wing. Pocket 6.
Good instincts to read the pass and get in a position to pick it off.
How about the activity of Simmons, mucking up passing lanes and making life difficult on the opposition. So good at getting steals.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Simmons passes to Curry. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Young outside to the inside. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Here's Simmons. And they will call over the back on the play.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Yeah, I always saw that as an effort foul. If it happens once, coaches usually let it slide. You just don't want to make it a habit.
The Hawks making a switch here. Murray's checked in, and a new group in for the Nets. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Royce O'Neal. Johnson comes in for Joe Harris. Mikal Bridges checked in for Curry, and Dinwiddie subbed in for Simmons. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Right side, Collins.
Oh, yes! Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a three, but go with the easy hoop.
Murray against Bridges. And the pass to Dinwiddie. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Dinwiddie's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Capella with a screen on Dinwiddie. To the middle. And the dunk by Capella.
He's gotten so good at finding the open man. Murray does it again.
And stolen by Murray. He gets it up. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Yeah, now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts 3 more onto their...
And so it's Atlanta heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He talked about X's and O's, but he also said, hey, guys, we got to trust each other, stick together, and leave it all out on the floor. We'll see if they've got enough left to get over the top, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. On the court for the Nets getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Cameron Johnson, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Here's Murray going inside.
There's that athleticism we talk about with Murray, a point guard with major bounce.
Bridges outside. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Shot clock at 5. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Clint Capella.
And earlier in his career, Bridges was tentative about putting the ball on the floor. Not anymore.
Both free throws good from Bridges. Atlanta leading by 7. Murray outside. And Bogdanovich kicks to Murray. Bogdanovich with the screen. Just 4 to shoot. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Bridges outside. Pass to Johnson. Back to Bridges. Into the lane. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And for the night, Bridges is cooking with grease and showing no signs of slowing down.
Murray against Dinwiddie. Murray dishes to Capella. Bogdanovich inside. Defended by Bridges. Murray driving the lane. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play is under
everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Trae Young, he's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovic.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
It's fun to watch a crafty player like DeJounte Murray who uses a blend of speed and smarts to make trouble on both ends of the floor.
Kept alive. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Claxton.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Bridges against Young. In the corner, it's Capella. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
There's a minute 40 left to play in the final quarter. Murray against Bridges. Outside for Murray. Capella with a screen on Bridges. Murray the pass to Capella. Rebound Brooklyn. Claxton's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. For 3, Bridges. 1:07 left in the game. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Oh, a major factor in those 2021 finals. Bridges growing more and more comfortable in the big moment.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. That's tipped. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Passes to Claxton to tie it up. Dinwiddie's shot is off. And here's Atlanta. 3-point lead. Now Murray. 17 seconds left in the fourth. Collins passes to Young. Trying to end the drought. It's hauled in by Claxton. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're down by 3. 5 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
And with this much time, they should be able to draw up a play and get themselves a decent look from the three-point line. Still, the D is going to be waiting for it in a contested 3. Never an easy shot.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Curry. Here's Johnson. And he commits the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that brings them within 2 here. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're leading by 2. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. And here's Young from the arc. It's in.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And so it's Atlanta with the W. They didn't make it easy.
Tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Thibault in at the small forward position.
Well, the speed that Trae Young has is a problem for a lot of guys who are trying to defend him. They're compromised if he comes at them. And all the rumors swirling about the Blazers and whether they trade Damian Lillard or not, but they decided to keep him in Portland, build around him, and try to make the most of this shining star's window.
Oh, Grant throws it down.
Yeah, Lillard seeking out his teammates, just trying to get it to the right guy. He was uncovered.
Lillard against Young. Pass to Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Right, and when the Blazers shook things up, many thought they'd do a full rebuild, Brent.
Yeah, but B.A., how do you give full value for a guy like Damian Lillard? I just don't think the return coming back would equate to that. So they've reworked the roster, and we'll see if these guys can get back to postseason play and then rely on Dame time.
Here's Young after the basket by Portland. Pass to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Outside Young. The 3 is up. Knocks down the long J. Young's got 5 points.
Not a ton of times where Young is off the ball in a situation for catch and shoot, but he's still capable.
Lillard against Murray. Here's Simons. Here's Thibault. Shot clock at 6. Lillard outside. Fires from deep. No good that time. And Atlanta will come the other way. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Young attacking. And he banks in the layup. He has 7.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
Thibault on the wing from outside the arc. Collins with the rebound. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Now here's Young. He has 7. Collins passes to Murray. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
To the inside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And it's Murray finishing it off.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Drills it from deep. Lillard's got 5 now.
And now Damian Lillard has got that 3-ball swagger going. You look at the resume of one Damian Lillard, and there's just no shortage of clutch moments and amazing individual performances in big playoff games.
Now here's Young. Left side, Hunter. The Hawks need to get one up here. And it's Capella with the jam.
Using his length that time, Capella up top to slam it down.
And with Lillard, he has to be considered among the best point guards of this generation, Brent.
Well, he said some interesting things with regards to comparisons, B.A. There's only one player at his position that he can accept being ranked behind, and that's Steph Curry. We talk about 2 guys up in the stratosphere of where point guards of today's game are playing, and Dame is sitting on that cloud 9 with Steph.
A nice shot by Young.
Ooh, that's a sly little play as Trae Young gets inside and slips past the D.
Here's Lillard. It's tipped. Outside Young. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Lillard against Murray. And the dunk by Lillard.
And Lillard, you don't see it much, but man, when he gets up, that's an exciting play.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Murray passes to Young. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 11.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And here's Lillard. He's got 7. Down low. Silence. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. The Hawks on top. They're up by 6. And we'll be back in... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Atlanta.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. The tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter. And it's Young in at the point. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Murray against Lillard. Grant the pass to Simons. The shot no good. Excellent D there from Capella. The Hawks leading. Outside Young. Pass to Murray. It's stolen by Thibault. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Grant against Hunter. Here's Thibault. Sends it home from three-point land. Thibault's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Atlanta has possession. Here's Hunter. And it's blocked by Thibault. The Trailblazers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Lillard passes to Grant. And the league has redefined the rules a bit regarding the gather step. Players getting more leeway. What do you think about that?
Well, I think the ISBA are getting a little more creative in practicing that. And they will adjust to the rule. That is one thing we've seen through the years with NBA players. And so in the offseason, if you can find a way to take advantage of a half a step more in order to gain advantage on a defender, I'm all for it until they change the rule back.
And the Hawks making a change here. Bogdanovich has checked in.
And DeAndre Hunter is still just a young talent here in the league, but in college, he was a champ, winning the trophy in 2019.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
The kick to Hunter. Thibault with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. Grant finds Simons. To the paint. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times and throws that one away.
Outside Murray. Clock at 6. Outside Bogdanovich. Driving to the basket. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. Having a national championship at the collegiate level is rarer than you think for an NBA player.
Well, it puts him in great company, and it's pretty much guaranteed proof of why everyone was so interested in his progress. He's a winner, and he's got tons of potential.
Thibault passes to Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
And Lillard's got that look in his eye right now, playing with some fire and dominating on the offensive end.
Outside Murray. Bogdanovich against Lillard. Back to Murray. The shot no good. Good work defensively by Lillard. Fires from the wing. It's stolen by Hunter. Murray from outside. It's cleared by Damian Lillard. A minute 9 left in the first half. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Now just a 1-point Hawks lead.
Great job there getting the defense to commit one way, and then Lillard has the body control to pull up the other. Nails the quick jumper.
Here's Bogdanovich going inside, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. You know, you watch Bogey and how he can orchestrate. He's an underrated playmaker, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., the assist numbers don't jump out at you, but he has great court vision at all times. Runs the pick and roll well and is shifty in the paint.
The Hawks making a switch here. Young's checked in. Nurkic a screen on Bogdanovich. Here's Lillard. Nurkic passes to Lillard. Puts up a 3. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
Collins with a screen on Lillard. Young, the pass to Collins. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Young. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Young's got 15.
Well, that's Trae Young working right up to the buzzer, but knows the clock and finds a way to bail the team out.
7 seconds left to play in the first half. And the dunk by Lillard.
Well, he can shoot the 3, so defenses have to go out and overplay him, and that's what creates lanes for him to do stuff like that.
And that'll do it for the first half. This game is tied.
27. The Trailblazers. 27.
We're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
Yeah, the defense has got to be a little bit embarrassed. There is no reason why he should just be on top of that rim.
Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2, and it's Thibault in at small forward. Parked it down low that time, got hit with the 3-second call.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
For the lead, here's Nurkic. Simons outside. Drops in the 3. 5 points in the game.
Well, this is one of Simons' strengths, just an outstanding shooter from behind the arc.
Now Young. He's got 15. Here's Capella. Second chance effort. Atlanta calls timeout. Wow, Damian Lillard really having a great game.
They gotta be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
About a minute played here in the second half. And Collins with the slam.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
a screen on Bogdanovich. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Lillard against Young. For three, Collins. Here's Capella, and it's Capella with the jam.
And that work was done early as Capella just fought for his position down low.
Here's Lillard. Oh, he nails it. 10 for 14 after that one.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And that one's good. Young's got 17 points.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Lillard finds Simons. Excellent D there from Capella.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Well, we've seen Anthony Simons gradually progress over time and given opportunity with Lillard being hurt last year. And this guy is showing that he's an offensive guy and ready to explode.
4 on the clock. Here's Young. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
Trae Young, one of those guys who you feel is capable of going off at any moment. One of the league's elite scorers.
A shot by Lillard, no good. And Brent Simons is one of those guards you love having in your rotation.
Yep, a volume three-point shooter. And the one thing about NBA that's standing out is the ability off the bounce to get to that shot. He's very good at it at a young age.
Pass to Collins. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. That shot is off. Thibault passes to Nurkic. Inside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to... And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt.
The previous play is under review.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
A minute 53 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Young with it. 19 points in the game. No good there. Some solid defense from Lillard. Portland trailing here. Simons outside from downtown. The shot by Lillard, no good.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Young, the pass to Hunter. Back to Young. 5 to shoot. Outside Bogdanovich. Sinks it from distance. Bogdanovich has got 8.
Great shooting off the pass. Get the feet set. Good balance. Bogdanovich dangerous.
Lillard against Collins. Grant left side. Simons outside. Grant with a screen on Young. And here's Simons outside. Counted from distance. Simons has got 6 in the quarter.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
A nice shot by Young.
When you hit a 3 on Young, you can expect him to come right back at you.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now here's Lillard. 22 points for him. The 3 ball. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Young. Oh, and he missed the J after tricking the D with a nifty pass fake. 3/4 of play and a close one here. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Bogdanovich in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
And throughout the game, the mid-range area has been their bread and butter, continuing to pull up from there with a tremendous amount of confidence.
Collins, left side. Murray against Simons. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Lillard passes to Nurkic. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Nurkic has got his first 2 points.
Well, everyone knows Lillard is one of the league's best scorers off the pick and roll, so he chooses this time to make the assist.
Here's Murray. Drives to the hoop. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, I can settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Back to Nurkic. Outside for Grant. Down low. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Atlanta's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Collins passes to Murray. Outside Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich with a screen on Simons. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed. Even
the previous play is under
doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. He loves what he's seeing from their perimeter offense. He told the team, quote, "Keep shooting. It's working for us. Let's bring this home." Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Lillard finds Grant. Can't get it to drop. Collins with the defensive effort. The Hawks have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Bogdanovich passes to Murray. Back to Bogdanovich. Outside Murray. Pass to Bogdanovich. 3-pointer. That shot, no good. And it's Portland the other way. Lillard outside. Here's the 3. Nurkic. Capella with a block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Blazers will retain possession. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. To the middle. Here's Grant.
Collins just understanding that his length can bother shooters, so he's using that.
Pass to Murray. Kicks it out to Collins. 4-3. And there's Murray. That one's good. On And the assist by Collins.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And Lillard puts up a deep three, and they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Lillard's got 5 points now in the quarter. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Bogdanovich. Here's Capella. Tries again. Three-pointer. And Bogdanovich is good for 3. And the Hawks lead by 8.
Bogdanovich has such a nice repeatable motion on his perimeter game. Beautiful 3-ball there.
A nice shot by Lillard.
And that is what you need in big moments. Lillard's a strong leader with competitive drive. Bingo.
Pass to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Puts up a 3. Portland grabs the miss. Nurkic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Grant the screen. And here's Simons. And here's Lillard. Clock at 4. There's the 3. He connects! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Now Bogdanovich. Pass to Collins. Back to Bogdanovich. Outside Hunter. Collins outside. On the take. Nurkic with some nice D. Now Portland with it.
They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
So it's Atlanta now. Young with it. Capella screen on Lillard. Young. Can't cash it in. From about 19. Money.
Well, he has that ability, elevates his game in the clutch time. It's Lillard time. He's on point.
So it's the Trailblazers taking the W in a close one. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Allie.